Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DeCharis, CPA, coming to you live from downtown Flushing, New York, once again for another amazing episode of How to Win at Business. And did you know that when you file your tax return, if you're in business, you can convert personal property into business property and take 100% deduction. It's called a section 179 deduction. And not many people know about this. You know, when you take your personal residence and you convert it into an Airbnb, let's say, well, that just became a business, and you can depreciate the value of your home. And then you can also depreciate all of the furnitures and fixtures and appliances and improvements that you made on that property. And a lot of times it will make a huge difference on your tax return. I just had a client that owed over $20,000, and we went through, her office. She uses her home as an office, and a big part of her home, because she does workshops, and she has highly sophisticated video equipment, and it's all documented. We have pictures, we have values, and that reduced her tax liability from $20,000 down to less than $4,000. Just by converting business property. So what I'd like to do, some house cleaning. If you are watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. If you ever have any questions on any of the topics that I talk about, you can always book a chat with me. I love talking to entrepreneurs about their business and stealth tax strategies that can do for you what it's done for my clients. It's not easy running a business. It's complicated. It's more complicated now than ever. The government at all levels have their tentacles into us. Okay, so I have found ways to stay under the radar, legally get massive tax deductions, protect your assets, and get business respect. You see, if you're in business and you are a sole proprietor, you're at risk. That's a fact. Okay, I'm basing this on over 35 years of experience working with thousands of business owners. The successful business owners own corporations. Okay. I would bet that almost every successful business owner, unless they're into some kind of investments or real estate, has an S Corp. So that is the simplest way to fly under the radar, folks. Now, if you're an LLC, well, the bad news is that the IRS doesn't recognize the LLC designation. So there is still a tax classification that needs to be done. Now, if you are in a passive investment activity, such as real estate, oil drilling, livestock, futures, stuff like that, you're okay. Okay, because it's a different tax structure for people that are in those kinds of businesses. Those are what we call passive activities. So now, if you're in an active business where you are sitting and doing business and making money, that should be an S Corp. If that's your only business, hands down, without a doubt, it should be an S Corp or a C Corp, depending on your current tax situation. So The issue is that I have seen far too many sole proprietors get hammered by getting audited, by getting overtaxed, by not getting the business respect. When a sole proprietor goes into a bank for a business loan, they're not considered businesses. You're getting a personal loan. They don't care that you're a sole proprietor. Yeah, they're going to look at your business. In fact, you're probably better off not telling them that you have a business, because once a bank knows that you have a business, you're a risk. Okay, you're a risk. What you might be better off doing is trying to get personal financing, because that's what you're doing anyway. And the problem is that most people don't know this stuff. Now, if you're asking me any questions, if there's anybody out there, I have no idea. I'm not looking at Facebook. I still don't know, after all this time, how to be interactive. I'm going to work on that. But if you do have a question, post it, and I will definitely get back to you. I get notified anytime there's a question, and I will definitely get back to you, guaranteed. If you would like to book a chat with me, timewithjoe.com. It's very simple. Okay, my middle name is simple. I'm going to help take all of this minutia, all of these complicated details, and make it simple for you. That's my guarantee. And that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Thanks for joining. God bless, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you.